Hello and welcome to History and Facts, where we discover facts about days through the year. Please remember to like the video, comment, and subscribe. Today we will be looking at August 16th through the years. August 16th has several days associated with it, such as National Roller Coaster Day, National Rum Day, World Bratwurst Day, World Honey Bee Day, and much more. Okay, let's dive in with Number 1, the empty throne. A seismic shift in ancient Chinese politics rocked the Han dynasty on August 16, 1 BC. Following the death of Emperor I of Han the previous day, who left no heir, Mang seized the moment and was officially declared Marshal of State, taking control of the imperial court and consolidating his power. Mang, a shrewd strategist and nephew of Empress Dowager Wang Zhengjun, had been sidelined during Emperor I's rule. But with the throne suddenly vacant, he returned and swiftly orchestrated his political comeback. This bold move set in motion a dramatic transformation that would culminate in the founding of the Qin dynasty in 9 AD. Among Mang's early power plays were installing the young Emperor Ping as a puppet ruler, eliminating rivals and filling high offices with loyalists, styling himself as a Confucian reformer, echoing ancient values. Though praised by some as a visionary, his reign ultimately spiraled into chaos, his reforms proving too radical and his grip on power too fragile. The result was bloody collapse and a cautionary tale etched into Chinese history. Number 2, Michelangelo's David begins. In a city bursting with art, ambition, and political swagger, one marble block sat forgotten, weather-beaten, abandoned, and unloved. For over 40 years, it waited, and then came Michelangelo. On August 16, 1501, the Opera of Florence Cathedral awarded 26-year-old Michelangelo a daring commission: create a colossal statue of David from this botched block. Two sculptors had already tried, and failed. Florence was betting big on the young maestro. For the next 2 years, Michelangelo worked in secret, chiseling away in a makeshift workshop by the cathedral yard. This wasn't just any David, it was pre-battle David, tense with thought, muscles taut, gaze locked on Goliath. Though commissioned for the cathedral, the final statue was so powerful, so iconic, that Florence placed it outside the Palazzo Vecchio, its symbol of defiance, strength, and civic pride. Number 3, Spotlight on Siamese Legends. On August 16, 1829, Chong and Eng Bunker, 17-year-old conjoined twins from Siam, now Thailand, stepped onto American soil in Boston, marking the start of a sensational career that would make them household names. Discovered by Scottish merchant Robert Hunter and brought over by sea captain Abel Coffin, the twins were exhibited as curiosities in what was then considered popular entertainment. Their debut drew massive crowds and sparked fascination, medical interest, and even philosophical debates about identity and the soul. They were joined at the sternum and shared a fused liver, yet they lived remarkably active lives, performing somersaults, playing games, and eventually speaking fluent English. The term, Siamese twins, was coined from their origin and became the generic label for conjoined twins. Number 4, Victoria's viral moment. On August 16, 1858, the world witnessed a communication breakthrough as Queen Victoria sent a congratulatory telegram to U.S. President James Buchanan via the newly completed transatlantic telegraph cable. This marked the first official exchange of messages between Europe and North America, a feat that had previously taken weeks by ship. Her message expressed hope that the cable would serve as an additional link between the nations whose friendship is founded on their common interest and reciprocal esteem. Buchanan's reply was equally grand, calling it a triumph more glorious, because far more useful to mankind, than was ever won by conqueror on the field of battle. Although the cable failed after just 3 weeks due to technical issues, it proved that instant global communication was possible. By 1866, a more durable cable was laid, ushering in a new era of transcontinental messaging. Today, the spirit of that 1858 exchange lives on in the 750,000+ miles of undersea fiber optic cables that carry internet traffic across oceans. From video calls to real-time data sharing, the legacy of Queen Victoria's telegram is embedded in every digital message we send across borders. Number 5, the legacy of the loop. Buckle up for a twist in history. On August 16, 1898, Edwin Prescott of Massachusetts patented the first vertical loop-the-loop roller coaster, a daring innovation that flipped thrill rides, literally. His creation, called Loop-the-Loop, featured a steel dual track and a vertical loop designed to keep riders safely inverted using centrifugal force. It debuted at Coney Island in 1901, but despite its engineering brilliance, it wasn't a smash hit. Only one car with 4 passengers could ride at a time, and many preferred watching the spectacle over experiencing it. Prescott's loop was more elliptical than circular, reducing the intense G-forces that plagued earlier designs. Still, it would take nearly 80 years before looping coasters became mainstream again, with the clothoid-shaped loops of the 1976 New Revolution at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Number 6. Technicolor Tadpole. A landmark moment in animation history. On August 16, 1930, Fiddlesticks became the first cartoon to combine synchronized sound and color. It was created by Ub Iwerks, the brilliant animator who had just left Walt Disney's studio and was striking out on his own. Here's what made Fiddlesticks so groundbreaking. Color innovation. It used the 2-strip Technicolor process, which was revolutionary at the time. Sound synchronization. The cartoon featured music by Carl Stalling, who later became famous for scoring Looney Tunes. Flip the Frog. This was the debut of Iwerks' new character, Flip, who tap danced and played piano in a swampy nightclub setting. Mouse cameo. A violin-playing mouse in the cartoon bore a striking resemblance to a certain iconic rodent from early animation, a nod to the character design roots of its creator. Number 7. Game On. The birth of Sports Illustrated. The sporting world got a major upgrade when Sports Illustrated launched its very first issue, featuring baseball star Eddie Matthews of the Milwaukee Braves front and center. Behind him, Wes Westrum of the New York Giants crouched in anticipation, an iconic moment captured at Milwaukee County Stadium. This debut wasn't just about a magazine, it introduced fans to a new way of engaging with sports. Inside were stories like the legendary Miracle Mile showdown between Roger Bannister and John Landy, plus a fun bonus: collectible sports cards tucked in the pages. From its bold beginning, Sports Illustrated aimed to chronicle the wonderful world of sport, with flair, insight, and unforgettable images. And it's been scoring touchdowns with readers ever since. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed your visit to History and Facts. If you did enjoy, or find the video interesting, we have many more coming. So please like, comment, and subscribe to be notified when we release a new one.